Good afternoon, everybody. Console Gamer here, back at it, WWE 2K25. Just want to touch base on match, the match tables, and are they worth setting up or are they a waste of time? I did make a video on 2K24 about this, on my opinion, and I gave my feedback, and I pretty much explained why I thought what I did. So here we are in 2K25. We're going to probably do the same video. It's going to be a very short video. But the question is, are match tables worth it? And 100% yes. And I'll explain why. Before we dive into that, though, first, before I want to go into options, all right, this is how I do have my options set up for my universe. Automatic rivalries and breakups information's off because I don't like to not know what tag teams are gone, what tag teams form, when I'm going through my universe, and it kind of just throws everything off. Because especially if I have storylines going, I keep everything intact. I'm sure a lot of you think the same way when it comes to that aspect. The automatic rivalries preference, but I mean sometimes when you want to create rivalries and they're filled up because the computer created four per show, then you have to end one, or it just, it's nice to create your own rivalries. But if you want that on, there's nothing wrong with it. My opinion, off is preferably better though. And then I do have the these on crowd reaction injuries entrances on. Now, when you go down to the cash in rate, they're all at zero. The main reason they're at zero is because I like to control the fate in the cash-ins. I don't like the AI to just control it. Sometimes it's a waste of a cash-in if you don't really like the match they're cashing it in, or the show they're cashing it in, you know, um along that aspect. So yeah, that's pretty much my settings, my options on how I have my universe set up. Now let's dive into the main reason this video is being made. We're going to go to our match tables and why I feel like they're worth it. So here this year, you have your regular matches, you have your main event, your rivalries, and your rivalry 2-on-2s. You always had the regular and the rivalries, but this year you have the main event table now, which is new, which I really really like. Last year you had championships, and then on the side of championships you had main event, so you could click like, okay, I want the 2-on-2 tornado tag main event, and so on and so forth. But this year you have a separate side for main event. So the regular matches, obviously, are the matches prior to the main event. So you want to keep it pretty much low key and what you kind of see on TV, and you stand one on ones, your 2-on-2s, maybe a triple threat here and there, even a fatal four way. Obviously I keep the percentage low for those types of matches because we don't see those very often outside of a main event, but there are times we do. Um, so yeah, so I mean, obviously I have one on ones 71% because most of the time I do like to see my one-on-ones to tag teams, 20% with a max of two per card. I don't like to see more than two, and you usually don't see more than two anyway. Um, on when you're watching WWE on TV, then you get triple threat at five, fatal four way at three, and then you two on two tornado tags just at 1%. Throw that in there every once in a blue moon, maybe you'll get it. So that's how I have, and once again, you can throw whatever you want here. Whatever you want, you can throw here. However you want your show to go. There's no right or wrong here. That's just my preference. That's how I have it set. Now, main event, which is absolutely love the main event option. Like I said, I really went like all out here. I really enjoyed it. It took some time to set it up. You have your one-on-one steel cage. You have your one-on-one no holds barred. I custom match 5-way elimination falls count. Set at 5%. These two are 7%, 6%. You have your six superstar battle royal at 4%. Then I have a 8-man elimination falls count at 3%. Triple threat falls count anywhere 2%. Extreme rules triple threat 2%. Fatal four way falls count anywhere 1%. And then you have your one-on-one 50% because you still want to keep those one-on-ones pretty high. Because that's the most that's what you see mostly on TV. Um, when it comes to that. Then you 2-on-2s, I have tag teams I have 15%, and then custom I have a triple threat elimination tornado tag, um, which is set at 5%. Everything is a one limit, nothing is over one. You can make anything you want championships, but I like to customize that as they pop up. So if I see, one night on Raw, I see Rollins against Punk for in a steel cage, and Rollins is champion. Maybe I'll make that a championship. I'll just edit it there that night, which literally takes 2 seconds to edit. Don't gotta edit the match itself, but I will edit the championship. But once again, that's all preference. You could make this champion. You could always make a steel cage a championship match. You could always make a triple threat falls count anywhere a tag team title match. Totally your call. I mean, once again, you could also have a show where you have all cage matches. You could make an extreme show, kind of like an ECW show, where it's literally TLC, extreme, falls count anywhere, no holds barred, steel cage. You know, the sky's the limit. You make whatever you want. Um, I did leave the bigger matches for pay-per-views. As you see, like there's no elimination chamber, there's no Royal Rumble, there's no gauntlet matches. Um, I didn't add backstage brawls, but I may add backstage brawls to just your standard regular match type. Because at times you see that, which I'm probably going to add that. Um, I'm definitely going to add that. I'm going to add backstage brawls to your regular matches and just probably put that at 1 or 2%, and I'll lower the triple threat. Um, or I'll even lower the one-on-one to 70%. But yeah, I mean, so the match types are worth it, guys. Utilize them. Um, and your rivalries, you could also set that up as you see. My rivalry matches, one-on-one, are Falls Count Anywhere, Table, Underground, TLC, Extreme Rules. Once again, keeping the main matches dedicated only towards pay-per-views. Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber, all those match types, ambulance, casket matches, all those match types are only for pay-per-views. You won't see that on regular shows, but this definitely creates a nice excitement with rivalries where once again you don't have to set anything up. It's all right here in your match table. So, guys, utilize this. It works. Um, a little over a month into my universe now, and it's tested. At times you may get every now and then you may get a little fluke, but it works. And it takes some time. Set this up for all your shows. You can mirror this to each one of your shows. You can change your shows around to what matches are on what shows. I mean, yeah, guys, it's worth it. Check it out. Input your preference and enjoy. So thank you for watching. Until next time, Console Gamer out.